If you were offered a scholarship to study in America, would you go?
No. My parents are disagree for that.
They will disagree with that.
Yeah,
Why?
everywhere, but not USA.
Why?
That's a question for them. Why?
Dear parents, why don't you want your daughter to go to the United States of America? And before we start, I think I should apologize for my attire. So I didn't plan to show myself in this video, but somebody said we should try to experiment with these and see how well it goes. So here I am trying to appear in this Arabian style of dressing. I am usually not like this, official. I am kind of official, formal. And here she is. Of course, you know my name, Nargiz, right? And you are. Oh, I said, of course, you know my name, Abraham. And she is
Nargiz.
Nargis. Do we need to add our family surname or anything, or just
Like what?
like Abraham Salako,
Oh,
Nargis,
Jackson. I think it's too
Silikova?
official.
That's too official, right?
Yeah.
So let's go with the normal one. Today we're talking about people. Why do you think I am doing this? Why do you think we're doing this? I wanted this to be a podcast, not general something. So we're just going to go
Okay.
back and forth and more conversational, relaxed. This is what I'm going to do. I hope it covers me. Why do you think I'm doing this?
No. I don't have an idea. Okay, in general, like podcast or this topic?
Yeah, so I'm trying to find a way to make people speak confidently. Okay, I have another one I'm doing online, which is for, I don't want to say professionals, but people that want to go, that want to teach us something. They want to teach us something interesting, not really interesting. They want to share a part of their job or part of their lives, and the way it relates with their relationship, their family, and the like. But because I could not reach out to a lot of people, bring them here, so I made that one online. So far, I've been able to talk to people here. My next guest might be somebody in the USA and other things like that. So the thing is, I want to bring everybody on the podcast. It's anything education. I want people to learn. Here, I believe I have had beautiful conversations with my students, and I think people should see that. Okay, one, I have had my students are one of the most confident people I've met. They speak, make mistakes, correct their mistakes, I correct them, but they have beautiful stories to tell. Okay, so when I think of my students, I see a lot of stories out there. So the goal is to make sure you all come together and tell your story, not minding, because at the end of the day, it's about understanding what you're talking about. So the goal is just to bring everybody together and rejoice. So with that in mind, tell me about your day today.
Today?
Yeah, how's your day been? How did you get here?
Um, I don't want to share it on YouTube in general. Like,
What happened? Share what you can. Yeah.
now time is like 1 p.m. What time? 1 p.m. But I'm waking up at around 12.
12.
Yeah.
12 p.m.
I've just woken up, dress up,
And
breakfast, and go.
And you're here.
Yeah.
Why did you wake up so late? Why do people wake up late? I slept around 1 a.m. and woke up at, I think, 8 or something. And that was really late. That was late.
Right. Okay. I don't know. I think in summer, it's just a bit hard to me to wake up early because I've woken up like 2 or 3 times.
overnight?
Yeah, like firstly I woken at 3 a.m. After that at 5, and after that at 12.
Do you think it's the weather? I think it's the weather.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I hate it when I wake up and I see the sun
Lights,
shining already.
yeah.
Why?
First,
I
I'm
want to
just
sleep.
waking up when the sunrise.
Exactly. Once it's 4 now, yeah, I am awake. But that was before. Now I have a lazy brain. Once my brain sees it's 4, it's the sunlight is on. I just check my phone. Ah, it's still 4. Then I sleep.
But I can't. Like, it's not easy.
It's not easy. Yeah, I agree with
I'll
that.
just lay for some 30 minutes, maybe more, and after that only I can sleep.
It happens. What kind of a person are you? We've talked about our day today, and I know you're going for a speaking club that has snacks. What kind of a person are you? Just introduce yourself to.
How to introduce myself?
I am a person.
I'm a person, first of all. What else?
Yeah, tell me your likes. Because remember we're talking about people today.
I thought like people, it's not me, just like another people now.
Yeah, we're talking about other people. Now, tell me the kind of people you are attracted to. Who are your friends? What kind of people do you like to be with?
I think like yesterday, my one close friend said that I'm like leader person. Like some days ago, in general, like in the few days, I were in STEM marathon. So there was like we were a team.
Okay.
From 5 person, and one girl was our leader. She said like, "Can I be?" I said, "Okay." Everyone was agree.
Okay.
So, but after that, when we were doing our work, it was a bit hard for me to understand. Like she said, like you should do that, and I can't do it.
Why couldn't
because
you do that?
I thought like, no, I won't do it, and they won't do it. We should do it this way, like that. And after that, when she needed to go.
She walked out of you.
She needed to go somewhere.
Okay. She wasn't angry.
No, she just needed to go. I don't remember where, like to guest or maybe something like that. But so after that, I was a leader, and it was easier for me, for everyone else. I think so. Yeah. So I think I'm like kind of person who leader and a bit perfectionist. Like we were, I were doing the presentation, like, and I think that my presentation were better than theirs. Yeah. It was better than because when I see their presentation, I just always correct them. Like that's not good, that's not good. We can do it that way, like that.
So you see yourself like as somebody that likes to lead and something, but don't you think you find it difficult to follow?
Maybe. Not for me, of course.
So you find it difficult to follow instructions?
Sometimes it's because it depends on person. Because I think the leaders have to be like that person who knows other people. Like when you know that someone can do something like that in a good way, of course you will do like give them like
trust.
Yeah.
So you have to know the person, then you like. So
we didn't know each other.
You didn't know each other.
Yeah, only one my friend.
So you weren't sure if she was smart or not
maybe.
Smart. I don't want to use the other one. That's cool to know that you know what you like want in a way. But let me say, how do you handle situations where you have two leaders in a place? Let's say we have two Nargiz in a group.
I won't be that group. I don't like people like me in general.
And that's my next question. Who are the people you don't like? What kind of person don't you like?
I think first of all, people like me. Because I'm that person who will like won't do something if I don't want it. If I know that I won't like it, I won't do it anyway. So, for example, you will say that we will go to, I don't know, to somewhere where I don't like.
Okay.
Anyway, even if you will give me money, I won't go because I don't like the place. So But if I need it, I will say to anyone to go.
Just convince everybody,
Yeah.
let's go to the place.
Yeah, so if it's person like me, won't go. So
So somebody like you wouldn't go to the
yeah.
place. But the question is that have you had situation? How do I put this? Have you which situation do you prefer? Staying with a lot of people, like having a lot of friends, or just having a few good friends?
Second one.
But I think you are this kind of person that likes attention.
Um,
Just me thinking.
yeah, most of people say something like that, but some years ago I was a person who were like have a lot of friends, were anywhere like that. But after that, I changed my mind. I like don't want to be with anyone, with everybody, because it's hard. I just need to have more energy for everyone. So I think it was a bit complicated for me. So I changed it, and now I have only some few friends, which I'm talking about. Of course, I have a lot of like people who I know,
Okay.
but I don't think that I can call them like friends. Like we just know each other.
Yeah, I call them acquaintances.
Yeah, we can speak if we will meet each other, but that's it. I won't like call them to go somewhere. Yeah.
And all this. So you are this friendly person. Okay, from what I have seen, you're always with people. How do you choose your friends, or how do you judge people that this person will be a good friend?
I try to don't judge people because everyone has some reason for itself, and I don't know maybe them. So I think I find my friends just after their like after their doings.
Like when you watch them do stuff and you
Yeah.
just pick.
Like for example, I can see that that person are really smart. It's maybe good, but it's not really important for me. For example, but if I will see that that person not really smart, but really trying to do something, I like that person.
Talk of being smart. I know that you love smart people because you are also smart. Yeah. So I want to talk about the competition you've just won. I saw it on Instagram. The big money you just won. Did you tell your parents about that?
To my parents? Yeah.
Okay. God saved you. If you didn't, this would have been.
No, they say, okay, good, congratulations. That is.
So how do you plan? Do you plan to give them the money, or that's a good question, and face that while you're answering?
No, sorry. No, I think they say no, they don't need it.
Okay.
They will say like, just that's yours because I did it for my power. So they won't ask us.
Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't. I think you. I wish you had African parents now. They'll be like, I took care of you. I gave you food.
No, because in my age, for example, now summer, so sometimes I want to go to somewhere just to walk with my friends, maybe to the cinema, and I need money for that. And I just won't ask them.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
I have my own money, so I spend it.
Do they trust your spending habits?
Yeah, in general, like we are 4 people in our family, children. So I'm more responsible for others.
You are the most responsible.
Yeah.
You know they're going. Okay, they probably agree with. They agree with that.
Not,
yeah. So they would just be like, "Oh wow, you're selling us out to Abraham. Thank you." So they probably know that. Where can you make? I mean, you want me to do that. Where can we make friends? We've talked about people. I want to talk about relationship with people. I think you're the best person when it comes to making friends. I've seen you made friends with even students here back where we met, and it's been cool. Where do you think is the best place for people like you to make By people like you, I mean young
Yeah,
people,
I understand.
teenagers, to make friends?
Mm, now I don't know. In fact, I need to answer for this question too. Sometimes, maybe now I say that I have only a few really close friends.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I'm thinking like maybe I needed new friends.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I want to get acquainted with someone, but I don't know where I can find it.
Who is the oldest in your family?
My grandmother.
Do you want to tell us how old she is?
Oh,
She's like, no. Do you know? Do you know her age? Because the elderlies in Nigeria don't even tell us their ages. They just, I am old. How old? Enough. Do parents tell you guys their ages? When did you know your mom's age or dad's age?
uh, I don't know. I think um, when I was young, really
Mm-hmm.
like child, um, I always thought that my mom is 25 or 30 and around that, not more.
Mm.
Yeah. After that, I understand her age, but even I know it, I've always forget about it. Like I thought, like she's 36. She's 36 every year. Like, after that, I know she's more, but I'm thinking that like she's 36.
So you maybe it wasn't really important to you. That might be something also.
Yeah.
It's not important. You
I
just
think like age is not really like important thing.
important,
Yeah,
especially from
like
parents.
me, physical age is not important, but mental age is more
Hmm.
like.
How is that different?
For example, sometimes you can, when you are like teenager,
Mm-hmm.
ages can be a bit important for you. For example, now I'm 16, and people who are 18 can say that I won't talk with you because you are too small for me, like that.
Really?
Yeah, nowadays we have like this problem. It That because we're in school, and in school we have like really uh, like completed because about our like age in
Mm-hmm.
grades.
Okay,
For
okay,
example,
okay.
I'm ninth grade, you're 10th grade. No, we won't talk.
Seniority.
Yeah,
I'm the boss here.
that's in school we have that problem. But if you are like become friends like just in the street, on the street, so it can be not important.
Wow.
So mental age is more important. For example, I can be a friend with 6 years old girl
Mm-hmm.
if she's really like smart for me.
And
Like
mentally
yeah,
mature. Mentally mature. I call it maturity. What do you do together with your family? What are the things you do together?
together
Mm-hmm.
have a meal,
Meal?
have a
Okay.
dinner in general,
Dinner.
because breakfast and lunch is sometimes can be a bit hard to be together because everyone have their own plans.
Work,
Yeah, for
plans, and
example, now I have just have a breakfast alone
mm-hmm.
because everyone have slept still.
Just to sleep.
Yeah,
Weekend, right? Weekend sleep. Oh God, I just can't. Once it's my body just wakes up naturally. Even if the thing is that even if I,
they just go to sleep too late.
the problem is that there was a time I slept at 5 a.m. and I woke up at 10.
Mm.
Once it's, I'm not sure I've woken up around 12.
Never.
Never, never. It's usually
Once
5.
I've woken up at 3.
Oh, I remember the time I woke up, but I was really young. I'm talking age 11 or 12. Then I woke up at that time, and that's it. So that's the time I woke up. So, and that's the situation there. Well, we have that. I hope they don't open that door. Please don't open the door. So it's probably one of the children, and they're just trying to. Okay. So I don't want to say what do you usually eat because that's what my question is saying. So you went on a holiday. This is an American question. Vacation. You went on a holiday a few months ago, like or a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
What's it like?
Mm, it was Good.
Good.
I don't know how to say it.
Okay, the thing is that, okay, let's start with what's it like, but think about this question. What's the best thing about having a family? Do you
My
understand?
family,
You went together with your family members, right? Sister, bro.
not only family,
Mm.
like our family and my parents' friends too, their family too. So we
Oh,
were
that's beautiful.
three families together.
Three families together.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be crazy.
Yeah, kinda, because there was a lot of little children,
Oh, so
and
you were like,
the more like between adults and children were me and my sister. That's it.
so you guys were like the nanny. And how did that feel going on a vacation, then following children?
Mm, I don't know. It was um, just like some part of the day I were with them, some part of the day I were alone, and some part of the day I slept. I don't really were with my family a
You
lot of
weren't
time.
really with your family, so which means it's good it's good enough. Who is the hardest working person in your family?
I think my dad. He's a searcher.
Surgeon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Hmm. Hmm. Do you like the number of siblings you have? Or you want more? We have three.
No, no more.
No, why not more?
I think having three siblings is enough, very enough.
So you guys have. What do you think is the best size of a family? Father, mother, how many children?
I think that we have a really perfect family because we have mother, father, two girls, two boys.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I was thinking three children. Now looking at the number, two girls, two boys. We have two boys, one girl. That's not balanced. That's not balanced. So, or what about one boy, one girl, or three boys, three girls? I think it depends on the person.
Yeah.
What would you like when you? Well, you might still not think about it now, but in the future, what do you think will be your perfect family number?
I think that in general, like five.
Five.
Yeah. Like
That's
parents and three children.
three children. Okay. What help with talk of future? What's up with what's the plan? Do you have anything in mind for the future? What are you thinking about or thinking of?
Now, my only one thing about the future that I think is just studying abroad. Firstly, like everything that I did now, I'm doing now. I'm trying to do it for my future.
Where by abroad? Where do you plan to study?
In general, like in Europe, but I'm not sure like in which country. I have one option. I already said about Luxembourg.
Okay. Yes, you
Yeah.
said something about
But
that.
I'm not sure is it possible or not because it's a really small country. Is it okay to do the visa, like to go to apply to university? Everything will be hard, of course. So maybe I will change my mind.
Well, it's sometimes yeah. Plans change. Plans change. I once wanted to be a lawyer, then parent engineering, then back to programming, then design. So it's plans change a lot. Yeah.
Of course.
So you've experienced a lot of competitions. You've
Yeah,
gone
that's
for.
why I'm going to a lot of competition because I don't know. Maybe I will go to another just area in my future. So I want to try everything.
If you were offered a scholarship to study in America, would you go?
No. My parents are disagree for that.
They will disagree with that.
Yeah.
Why?
Everywhere, but not USA.
Why?
That's a question for them. Why?
Dear parents, why don't you want your daughter to go to the United States of America? I agree with you.
Okay. Yeah. No. Maybe it's because I'm a like girl. It's dangerous to go to another country in general, but USA it's more dangerous because there is like too much freedom. A lot of things
Okay.
legal, so it's dangerous.
You're making a point there in terms of safety, but I have people there and they're doing fine. I think it's just some selected cities. Yeah, I have people in different cities or countries or the states, and I think they're doing well, safe enough. Or anytime there's a news, anytime there's news coming from the United States, and we should like, hello, how you doing? Why? Where are you? Are you safe? But yeah, I understand. I understand their fear also. Do you have any favorite siblings?
Favorite sibling?
Yeah.
My sister.
Oh, so you just like the girl. What about the boys? What's up with sibling rivalry or something? Why that eye for your boys? Why?
Of course, they're not really bad
Okay.
between another children. Like I know because I have two little brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them are 12.
It's 12.
think,
Okay.
and
12. Mm-hmm.
second one he is 5.
Okay.
So
So they're young.
which 5 years? I don't know how to say about him because he don't know what he's doing. It's okay, like okay, I won't like him. Okay.
Then your sister, she's way older.
She's older me to 2 years.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
easy because like now she's preparing to go to university. Just 1 year like different. It's really easy.
It's easier.
Yeah,
It's
we
easier to
are
relate.
like just friends, best friends together.
I know that that's probably going to be easier to relate with. I'm trying to check the time for you so that I can release you maybe in the next 5-10 minutes so that you get there at least be just in time for your program. It's at 2 o'clock, right? Yeah. So this might be my shortest staying guest on this
I
platform.
can come.
Of course, you'll
second
come back.
time.
Of course, you will always be welcome here to have your. Who would you say is the boss of your family?
Boss? Faster.
Father.
After him, me.
Wow. Where is mom? After your dad, you. Okay. I would say
I think that he will agree with me.
even your mom will agree with you. What about your sister? Do you think what are the things that are not allowed in your house?
I'm not sure. I didn't really think about it. Being too noisy, maybe.
Being too noisy. Because when I was younger, I wasn't at age, at age 15, 14, 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you would have friends that are girls or boys, but you dare not bring them home. You dare not.
Yeah.
You dare not. You dare not talk about situations like that. You're just scared of them. Do you have anything like that? Maybe Kazakhstan or just your family?
Yeah, we have. I don't know. I think that's problem. Not really problem for family. My parents are not really disagree with this.
Okay.
They can say, okay, let's go. Let's bring them together to our house. But we have our grandmother, which says no noisy. No, anyone, I don't know them, they don't know me.
They don't know me, just stay away.
Yeah.
So there's somebody always sending them away. Oh, wait, are you saying your grandma? My grandmother is also kind of strict. Do you have strict grandparents or soft ones?
No, strict.
Strict.
The most strict person ever.
So they're the strictest you've ever. Okay, what do you do in your house? What kind of house or chore do you do? Do you clean? What do you do the cleaning? Or?
Yeah, mostly I don't really like to cook.
You don't like?
Yeah, of course I can. I can do anything if I want it, but I don't want it.
So who does the most of these?
When my sister is cooking, I'm just cleaning the house. And cleaning is easy for me because I like it in general. Like for ghost dress, it's easy. Like I just have my headphones.
Exactly. Headphones and
I'm singing and
you're just clean. That's me. I do that a lot. I just prefer that. And my family, my wife knows that. Once I am cleaning, she doesn't disturb me. She just goes maybe sit on her bed and read because she knows I love cleaning. So I just do it. Every weekend, once I get back home now, I'll just do the cleaning. I'm listening to books and I just keep on doing that. So it's easier. One, it's fun. Two, it's like therapeutic. For me, I just, oh, this story is interesting. And I just keep cleaning for maybe 1 or 2 hours. Keep it going.
So, but I don't like to listen books.
Oh.
I hate it in general. I tried, a lot of try, but I don't like it.
Why?
I prefer to read it like by myself. Like
hard
yeah.
copy books. I don't like it. I think it's a lot of stress. Number one, I think it's just imagine me taking a book, reading. Now this book is not interesting, but I spent 2,000 tenge buying it. Now this is hard for me not to finish it. So
I have a lot of books which I'm interested in. So if I bought it, I know that I'm sure that I will read it.
That's the problem. I have a $10 a month subscription on. This is not an advert on Script. $10 in tenge is just 4,500.
Yeah, around.
And I read an average of maybe 3, 4 books or 5 books a month. Okay, so 3, 4 books a month. That's let's say a book is 1,000 tenge, which is not. Books are usually 2,000, 3,000. So that's like 4,000 tenge already. It's worth it. Do you understand? So, and I know books are more expensive, but in this situation, I have the option of choosing any book and trying, where you can't do that with normal PDF. You know that you can't try because you have to buy before you try.
No, usually like I like that I don't really know about the book. For example, I've just that I have like this how to say it. I adore to both books. Maybe I won't read them, but I adore to both.
Like you adore buying books.
I want to buy.
So you just want to keep them.
Okay. For example, before like some weeks ago, I bought 6 books. Just I've seen a lot of books like in a bookshop, so I've seen, wow, this is interesting. I tried to read. What about it? I didn't understand. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, and after that, I started to read it, and it was a bit, no, not a bit. In general, completely another story.
Oh.
And that's interesting, I think.
What language do you read?
Russian or English.
Russian or English.
Yeah.
What kind of books do you read?
Mostly classic.
I'm an adventure guy. I like adventure, like what's it called? Adventure, anything shooting, just kill. I want to feel those blood flowing. I'm not that bad, but I just romance 0. I don't.
Never.
Once I hear the love of my life, I'm like delete. I just don't like it. I feel it's crazy. I like to imagine things. So I like to imagine somebody coming out with a submachine gun with head splitting into 3, 4. Now that's a good book. Yeah, so that's something about me. So have you read any book that made you like, oh, I love this book?
Yes, I think the last one which I read really good. It was a Phantom of the Opera.
I've heard of that. I've heard of Phantom.
We have a like film. Movie.
Yeah. There's a film.
After I've finished the book, I've tried to watch it, but it wasn't really good like a book. Book was amazing. But
really?
Yeah.
I don't believe you guys. My wife reads too, and most of the time when we watch films, she's usually like, "Nah, it's not as good as the book." I'm like, wait. A film has visuals. So you're telling me that your imagination from what you've read, you understand that is better because
of course.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's subjective in a way. If you look at it well, you read something. You actually there's no picture there, but it's like they're helping you paint a picture. But look at this experiment. If I read the same book to 10 different people, they would paint 10 different pictures.
Yeah, That's why it's beautiful, more beautiful.
And that's why it's hard to compare it with films. Do you understand? Because your imagination is great. For example, let's say, oh, he's riding a power bike with fire. Your fire might be blue. Do you understand? My fire might be purple or red. Now, comparing that to green, green of Batman, everything is black, and you're like, no, the book I read is better. But I think you must agree, you should agree that there's some situations where, how do I say this? Books just write better than films.
Maybe. In general, like, films should be like around not more than 2 hours usually. So book is much more, have more details about everything. For example, I say that about this book, Phantom of the Opera. In the film, there wasn't some characters in general. Like, it was hard to understand. They just changed some part of the plot. So to understand was really bad. I think if it was like totally by the plot, it was better. Okay, the characters maybe I imagine them a bit better, maybe. Okay,
Okay.
were beautiful, more attractive, maybe. But it's okay to understand. Like, actor is not really important for me. The plot is more important.
The plot is important, but sometimes they change the plot in films also.
Yes, that's why I didn't like the film.
So do you prefer that when you read, is it better to read a book and not to watch the film so as not to kill that imagination?
No, I think you should just watch it
to
understand that book is better.
But I have something with you book readers. This is to my wife. When you read a book and you're watching the film, you guys always talk. Yeah. Oh, I know what will happen next.
I know. He should do it.
He will not do that. No. When somebody is enjoying the suspense that, oh, this is about to happen. No, he's not going to kill him.
That's not our problem. That's the problem who is watching with us. You shouldn't watch the film.
And there's always this comment of, I'm like, oh God, why am I watching this film with you? Oh, the book is different. He didn't kill it. He did. Just let me enjoy this film. Why do you people do that?
Usually, I do it to my sister. I say, like, when I finish my book, I say, I read this book. It was amazing. It was about like that. And after that, I say, let's go to watch the film about it. Okay. Then we're watching, and I always say comments like, she should do this one. You don't do it. And after that, after everything, she don't say anything for me. She knows that I will comment everything because if she will say that stop saying anything, I will say, like, you should read the book.
Exactly.
You should read the book, and after saying you won't say anything.
You won't say anything about that. I read a book, a man called Olm or something. I'm trying to remember the name. Then I saw the film on Netflix. I couldn't watch it because in my head I didn't want to spoil. I watched the first scene. I watched the first scene, and it was exactly the same. Some changes actually. I've forgotten the film. It's a film of this grown. This guy did it. Tom. I've forgotten the name. Tom is this old man now. He's old now, but it was. I think he once did James Bond. I've forgotten this.
Like Tom Cruise?
No, not Tom Cruise. I've forgotten his name. So he did this film, and the film is crazy. But I couldn't watch the first 10 minutes because watching the first scene, it was the scene of this man trying to get out of his car park, then reversing, and I could not stop comparing the book and the film. Yeah. It was difficult for me. So I just stopped the film. No, I'm not watching this.
Maybe sometimes my sister said that maybe you should first saw the film and after that you should read. I tried.
And it's alright. See what I'm talking about?
Anyway.
See what I'm
A
talking
book
about?
were anyway better.
So books are, I think we should have started with books. I think we've because since we've started talking about books, I have not checked my questions. So it's just like get out. So and this is what I've been looking for. I'm looking for a situation where we are going to sync on one topic and we keep on relating. This is the podcast style I'm looking for. So I'm glad we had that coming. And it's a pity I just have to let you go as soon as possible because of your other program. Oh God,
Um,
thank you. At least it's going to stop the movement now. So thanks for coming. I appreciate that. It's nice to have you here. Forgive. Well, it's actually a nice style. This is my Arabian style. I hope you enjoyed my Arabian style. It's nice to have you here. Definitely, you're coming back. You're coming back to have another chat. We'll talk about other things. So it's nice to have you. Thank you. See you later.